me?
Yes, sir.
Check. Awesome. What's up, y'all? How are we doing? How freaking dope is NFT.London, right?
Yeah.
So I'll give yourselves a hand. So what's up, y'all? My name is Brian. I'm a multi-hat wearing sort of media entertainment entrepreneur in New York. I spent most of my career architecting production solutions for such entities as Central Park, Summer Stage, Brooklyn Bowl, Jack Daniels, to name a few. So really obsessed with how to redistribute the chain of value across the creator ecosystem. We're obviously at a fulcrum point for NFTs right now, with a lot of the activity really being centered around speculation and not as much good to great value or real world use cases. I'm honored to be on this stage. We've had some incredible artists and thought leaders here, and we've talked a lot about music NFTs, ownership of assets. We've talked about on-chain royalties. Today, I'm going to talk about one part of the music industry, which is live music and entertainment. This is a $30 billion part of the music industry, and in the last 10 years, this has really become one of the only mechanisms that artists can use for an impactful financial gain. You know, you've heard it on the stage. Historically, artists on traditional platforms make 12 cents on the dollar on average. Well, if they tour, they can recapture a lot of that lost revenue, but we're finding it's actually very hard for most artists to tour, and it's very expensive. And NFTs provide a very useful new technology that can be leveraged to enhance and incentivize live entertainment, to get more people to be a part of music, festivals, events, conferences, whatever, and keep coming back and get a real incentive and reward. Music and art are the foundational pillars of innovation and entertainment. Musicians, of course you know, are the original arbiters of culture. They say what is cool. In 1969, an autonomous community descended upon Woodstock, New York, to leverage communal resources and enrich the world and bring value to the world through art, music, love, culture, etc. Today, we have a technology that allows for a digitally enshrined representation of community, experience, access, and ownership. So we smashed them together, and it's called WebStock. So what's wrong with the music industry? Little Sims, one of my favorite artists from right here in London. If you know Simmy, she's absolutely incredible. She announced she was coming to Brooklyn. I got tickets, couldn't wait. A couple weeks ago, she announced she was canceling her tour. It was going to cost her more money to come to America and perform than she was going to make. Santa Gold, household name checked frequently by Beyonce, canceled tours due to mental health issues. During the pandemic, all the artists were head down, working, and we said, this is great. We're getting off the hamster wheel. We're going to emerge from COVID with a better system, with more emphasis on mental health, more ways to create more equity for artists within a broken industry. Well, it didn't happen. And now we're seeing it's almost worse. Megadeth just canceled a tour because they couldn't get a tour bus because it was so damn expensive. So we're seeing literally Lil Sims is, if you haven't heard her, you're gonna hear her. She's on her way to becoming a household name. She can't afford to tour. So what's the solution here? Through clever use of NFTs, as many of the artists who have blessed this stage before me, which I'm so honored for again, we can see that NFTs can allow for fan clubs, access, VIP experiences, redeemables, management tooling solutions. If you're an agent, per diems, merch splits, that shit is a pain in the ass. If that's all on chain, it's easy, it's solved. It's a huge problem to solve. We have the metaverse, of course, supposed $12 billion industry with not a whole lot of people in it yet, but we're working on that. We're gonna do it together, as we like to say, wag me. Digital events, exclusive releases, super fan evangelism, and it can also mitigate ticket scalping through NFT ticketing, which a lot of brilliant folks are working on. This is WebStock. So this was our first Genesis event in New York. We had about 400 attendees here. This was during the first night of NFT NYC. We had many artists in this room who performed. We had Dill, we had Violetta Zeroni, Nifty Sax. So these are some of the artists who are dominating the OpenSea music charts, and we are offering a facility for these music NFTs to live and breathe and provide real, tangible, interactive value for holders. So you can see here in the middle, we had a NFT tastemaker village. So this is where NFT projects would actually display their art and their wares. There's Violetta performing down here, Josh Savage up there. That's Grace, the Endless FM machine. So that is a arcade machine that you can mint NFTs from, music NFTs. So many of you heard from Tim Exile earlier. He's with Endless FM, and on Saturday, we're doing this in London. It's at the Endless FM headquarters in Bethnal Green. If you own one of our NFTs, you're already on the guest list. If you do not own one of our NFTs, you should. Not financial advice, but you should. And if you just want to come talk to me, we'd be happy to throw on the list. We'd love you to come see what we're about. And then this here is Method Man, who is a hip-hop artist. This is him performing at Sotheby's Auction House in Manhattan for the first time ever. And if you were a WebStock NFT holder, you got into that show. I will mention, we're not NFT gated, we are NFT enhanced. And we think that's very important. And at the top here, that is our Metaverse Music District. So we're gonna look back at how different event producers have leveraged NFTs. So Coachella, February this year, first big festival to launch NFT ticketing. They did on-site unique tie-ins, redeemable merch, all sorts of stuff like that. We had After Party, the first fully NFT gated festival. This is the FOMO model. In April, the Disco Biscuits, a rock band, they were the first band to play a set list written by an NFT holder. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
This is WebStock. I just told you about that in exhaustive length. Just recently at Brooklyn Mirage, near where I live, we had Tale of Us debut the very first EDM visuals correlated. So this shows you, dance music has been incorporating high-end visuals for a very, very long time. Now those visuals can be NFTs, which provide a real fan reward. Here's a look at the current landscape. So you see, certainly WebStock's not the only organization in this space. We love Nexus Voyagers, Meta Noise, Decentralized, Superfest. We love Superfest from the Superfly folks. We are holders of their NFT, they are holders of us. We love Animal Concerts, so you can sort of just see here how the landscape is organized. And there we are floating there, next to all of our non-fungible buddies. And what's next? Would you go to Bryant Park to see Biggie Smalls in a hologram box powered by AI having a rap battle with Kendrick Lamar? Because I would. Live collaborations between, I don't know, Trey Anastasio and Jerry Garcia. I'd go to that. Metaverse attendees instantiated in real life and vice versa. So you go to a concert, you throw on your Microsoft HoloLens and you look around and you see all the different people watching in the metaverse actually instantiated in real life. And actually on Saturday, we stream every WebStock to the metaverse. So we produce concerts and music festivals all around the world that are doubled in the metaverse. So if you can't make it to WebStock this Saturday, you can watch in our spatial lounge. And we have all of our artist NFTs as 3D models, which you can click on and buy. And that's it. So if you want to tap in, this is all info. We're WebStock on Twitter. Our NFTs are minting now, which offer lifetime access to our entire ecosystem. And I would love to have you build with us. And I thank you all for your time and thank you for being here. And let's continue turning Web3 from an abstraction into a really dope reality, shall we? Let's do it.
Yeah!